video, you'll learn about the Writing Center and what it offers to student writers. So let's get started. Hello, my name is Abigail Motter and I'm a sophomore animal behavior major. I work as a peer writing consultant at the Bucknell Writing Center. The Writing Center is a place where writers can bring their work for individual feedback. It's a free resource for the entire Bucknell community.
Hi, my name is Sarah and I work as a peer writing consultant at the Writing Center. In any given semester, there's usually 25 of us from a wide range of academic majors. We complete a rigorous full credit training course before starting to work. In addition, we receive ongoing training and weekly meetings from professional staff members. Together, we keep the Writing Center up and running.
Now, you may be wondering what exactly you get out of a Writing Center visit. Hi, I'm Zagoda. I'm a junior currently studying political science and legal studies, and I've been working at the Writing Center for 2 years. We deal with writing at any stage from an idea to a near final draft. We work on all kinds of writing, including essays, resumes, application letters, and graduate school personal statements. We listen to writers' ideas as they read their drafts aloud.
Would you like to read out loud, or do you want me to?
Sure, I'll do it. It is absolutely possible that people are extremely motivated, put in a lot of effort, and the circumstances are in their favor to create copious outputs, but they still don't feel satisfied. Rewards can be split into two categories: extrinsic and intrinsic rewards. Extrinsic rewards come from the outside and are controlled by others, whereas intrinsic rewards come from within. Both types of rewards are necessary for most individuals to feel appreciated for their work.
And help them to discover where their message is unclear.
So what do you mean by satisfied? Is that the same thing as a reward?
Oh, yeah, so satisfied would probably be more of like how you're feeling about it, whereas rewards would be the actual thing that's causing the satisfaction.
We don't edit or proofread, but we can help writers learn to correct their own mistakes. For example, I remember working with a writer who was having trouble placing their commas. However, as the session continued, the writer was able to recognize and fix their mistakes.
Exactly. We help writers in one-on-one sessions practice their skills. Hi, my name is Maya Hernandez, and my pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm double majoring in education and psychology, and I'm a peer writing consultant at the Bucknell Writing Center. Besides text-based drafts, we also offer feedback on oral presentations and many more. One time, I worked with a writer on a TED Talk, and we brainstormed their ideas and made a mind map.
As writing consultants, we use the Writing Center a lot. I remember one time I had to go in to get help on a stats report because I was really confused about the directions and what even like a stat report was supposed to look like, but I talked through it with my consultant and I got some understanding as to what was actually supposed to be going on.
Yeah, I've helped a lot of peer writing consultants in brainstorming for research papers or trying to figure out instructions like that.
Hi, I'm Gabby. I'm double majoring in political science and education, and I work here at the Writing Center. It's always a good idea to visit the Writing Center because it's a resource dedicated to every writer at Bucknell. From the moment you receive an assignment to the time you're polishing a near final draft, it can be helpful to visit multiple times with a single assignment, to brainstorm ideas, to receive feedback on a draft in progress, and to check the flow and organization of a complete draft. It's usually best not to wait until the night before an assignment is due. It's too stressful and there's not enough time to revise.
At the Writing Center, we believe it takes effort to write well. Hi, I'm Kayla. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a sophomore global management and Spanish double major. I've been working at the Writing Center for about a year now.
And hi, my name is Sophia. I'm an East Asian Studies major and I'm a junior this year. I've been working at the Writing Center for about a year now.
First drafts are never final drafts. In the training course, we learned the idea that the first words that you write onto paper do not need to be sophisticated in any way, shape, or form. Writing down your raw, unfiltered thoughts gives you a lot to work with when turning that first draft into a final draft later on in the writing process.
At the Writing Center, we recommend that you start early on a draft. This is because the difference between a paper that earns an A versus a paper that earns a C is how many drafts and how many edits it's gone through. We also note that throughout the writing process, different writers make new discoveries depending on how much time they have in each writing assignment. Another habit that we recommend is to build time in to walk away from the paper and to walk away from any writing project that you're doing. This is to get the writer to clear their thoughts and to clear their mind, as opposed to trying to strain their way through a project. During my writing center appointments, I usually ask the writer to leave the room or to maybe do a lap around the room. This is whenever they seem stressed or if they seem like they're putting too much pressure on themselves, because to move a muscle is to help change a thought.
You're welcome to stop by, but making an appointment is usually the best. Appointments are scheduled for an hour, though you don't need to stay for the whole time.
To get the most out of a session, we suggest you come prepared. It's helpful to bring the assignment sheet as well as any notes you've made in class about the assignment. And, of course, a draft that could be really rough, like something with bullet points and messy sentences, or something more polished.
But remember, you don't need to have a draft for coming to the Writing Center. We're more than happy to get you started on brainstorming ideas or making an outline. It's also a good idea if you can identify specific concerns that you want us to help with.
Welcome to Bucknell!